your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. The homie Ren blessed us with something today, so you know we got to dive into it. I'm not familiar with Back on 74 or Message in a Bottle, but it's a retake on that. And honestly, even if you've never heard it, I don't think that it matters. This man always breathes his own flavor into everything that he does and brings it to a whole nother level, in my opinion. Just an extremely unique artist. So let's get into this. Let's see what my man's cooking with. I already like that they're doing the clapping. Let's go.
Keep it rocking, doing the same thing. We get high on the breakdown. We were watching from the same time. But that don't change what I think now. We were talking about the same crime. But we don't hide when it rains now. I learned my lesson at the same time. Ooh, where did it go? Back on 74. Call this place my home. Never gonna cry anymore. Where did it all go?
This is beautiful. I like how he's got the backup vocalists and stuff like that. Yo, this is a vibe right here. It's just like the way he utilizes his voice. It's so like, my man has so much range with it, right? Like he could be going in, he could rap obviously, and then he could hit like these nice soft, like almost whispery kind of high pitches. And it's just, I don't know, it's crazy. And it's a beautiful thing that this man got the attention that he got. I couldn't think of the words of what I was trying to say, so I feel like that's probably the best way to put it. But I'm always here for this, and I'm happy my man is dropping some stuff. I'm looking forward to another album or something already. I know he just dropped something not all that long ago, not in terms of people dropping albums, but shoot, you know what I'm saying? I could take an album every single week, to be honest with you. Like, this man's music will never get old to me.
Keep it rocking, doing the same thing. We get high on the breakdown. We were watching from the same time. But that don't change what I think now. We were talking about the same crime. But we don't hide when it rains down. I learned my lesson at the same time. Ooh, where did it go? Back on 74.
Stop playing with this man. You see, this is what I'm saying. It's these little things like this. Like, he just gets into the music, and it's just like, I don't even really know how to explain it. I don't know how to put it into words. It's an experience. Like, it's just an experience. Like, he becomes one with whatever he's doing musically, and it just kind of seems like it just rolls out of him. Obviously, it takes talent, it's skill, hard work to get to this point and be able to do what he's doing and stuff like that. But it feels so effortless, right? Like, that's when you know you've reached like a certain tier in music making, in my opinion.
Ooh, where did it go?
It's just the little things.
Back on 74. Call this place my home. Never gonna cry anymore. Where did it go? Let it go. Let it go.
I like the room setting as well. Like, the whole setting with the pictures on the back, like the abstract art and stuff like that, I think is dope. The women is beautiful. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I was, waiting for my moment to say that, but I'm here for that. I'm definitely here for that. My man's got the button up on with it buttoned down. He's got a couple rings on, the bracelet. Like, it's just got a certain vibe to the whole situation.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
They have the lamp down here with like the little dangly things or whatever. Like, it's just a certain setup, and I like it. It all flows together very well.
Let it go. Let it go.
Let's get it. Okay.
Let's take 'em back to 1714. Inherently poor, myself on the
Breakdown.
talk is secondary. First, my specialty. Naughty bars on the
Take down.
rap like nicotine. Sound so addicting. Click, click, zippo flip. Caddy daddy hit the green. Soak up dopamine. I mean, dope scheme. Take more head than the blade of a guillotine. Filipina, you should have seen her. She likes girls, but I turn Tina. Angelina, wanna raid her tomb. Ocarina with the Zelda moves.
My man said Angelina want to raid her tomb because I think she played Tomb Raider in the actual movie, right? Let's go. Listen, Angelina, fire. She got those lips. Ooh, stop playing with me. Okay, I like this. I like that he added a little rap to this.
Nicotine sound so addicting. Click, click, zippo flip. Caddy daddy hit the green. Soak up dopamine. I mean, dope scheme. Take more head than the blade of a guillotine. Filipina, you should have seen her. She likes girls, but I turn Tina. Angelina, wanna raid her tomb. Ocarina with the Zelda moves. Sound so smooth. Wax strip groove. Don't stay still, wanna make that move. Thought for food. Color scheme nude. Massive like jungle. Shy but rude. And the world is yours. That's a Nas shout out with an awkward pause. Cause the world is flawed when the power makes money and the money makes wars.
Woo! Hold up, we got to go back really quick. But yeah, he said a lot in there. The whole, like a little play on Tina Turner's name. Like there was a few things in there. I like the Zelda reference. Like a lot of dope stuff in that little sequence right there. But then that part that he just said about money. Hold up, I had to go back because I forget exactly what it was.
Angelina, wanna raid her tomb. Ocarina with the Zelda moves. Sound so smooth. Wax strip groove. Don't stay still, wanna make that move. Thought for food. Color scheme nude. Massive like jungle. Shy but rude. And the world is yours. That's a Nas shout out with an awkward pause. Cause the world is flawed when the power makes money and the money makes wars. And the
Because the money makes. Hold on, my bad. I'm so focused on because he was saying a lot of shit. I was thinking about what he was saying right there, and then he went into the money bar again, and I'm like, damn it, I missed it this time because I was focused on something else.
pause. Cause the world is flawed when the power makes money and the money makes wars.
Okay, the power makes money, and the money makes wars. Like it's so true. It's crazy when you really think about it, right? And I've said this a million times. So I'm not gonna go into super long detail about it, but like the reasons that we go to war for. I mean, sometimes I'm not saying it doesn't ever make sense. Like there's been times where it can make sense and there are reasons to potentially fight. And I guess you can, right? You can argue that. Like you can argue that. But in reality, what really bothers me is the fact that like when it comes down to the reasons that we go to war, whether it's something that does make sense or doesn't, like none of us get to choose. The majority of the 9 billion people that live on this earth, my fault. The majority of the 9 billion people that live on this earth, we don't get to choose. It's like literally like 0.001% of us that actually get to pick like what's happening. And probably even a lesser percentage than that. I don't even know what that comes out to. I should do the math before I say this, but it's a very minute percentage of people that actually decide we're going to go to war. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. A bunch of us have to fight it, right? But we don't get to decide it. We're just kind of there as the tool. And these people just decide, well, we're going to go to war for this, well, we're going to do that. And sometimes there's a lot of behind the scenes shit or background shit, like hidden things that we don't even know about. And either we're one of the people that has to go to actual war, or we're just here and we just have to deal with it and the repercussions that come from it and just hope that everything's going to be okay. And I don't know, like when I think about that, it's just crazy to me that out of all the people in the world, like it's such a very small percentage of people that actually decide. It's kind of crazy. Like it really is. I mean, I get it. You could say, well, we vote people in and then these people make the decisions for us. And I mean, I get it because on the grand scale, like having people that you choose to kind of make some of the decisions for you, it does make sense to an extent, right? Because every single thing that happens, you can't go through and poll 200 plus million people, at least for the United States size, right? Or, you know, depending on what other country sizes are, like you can't decide between everybody every single time. And even then, a bunch of people are going to agree. Some people are not going to agree. And there's still going to be a lot of people that are left out of, you know, they're going to go with something that we don't necessarily want to go with, right? If the majority chooses it, but at least then they had a say in it, right? Like they got to put their opinion in. Whereas I don't know, it's tough. I'm not saying that it should work that way because I don't think that it would, but it's just wild to think like whether we vote someone in or not, whether we vote a bunch of Congress in or not, like whatever it is, which I don't even know if we vote Congress. I think that a lot of times certain people just kind of make it. There's certain things that we vote on, and there's other things where people kind of just make their position, if I'm not mistaken, or whatever. But then there's positions where you vote, they get in there and they never leave. Like they could be horrible people, but unless they decide to retire or some shit like really crazy comes out, they're going to stay there and they're going to continue to make their decision. Anyways, I'm going on a long tangent. All I'm trying to say is the majority of us don't get a choice in it, but the majority of us get affected by it. And it's just kind of messed up. Anyways, let me let my man cook. I'm over here going on a tangent for no reason.
With an awkward pause, cause the world is flawed when the power makes money and the money makes wars. And the world is more than a place in space on a spinning ball. And for now that's all, back to 1974. Back on 74.
My beautiful black queens. I like the hair.
Never gonna cry anymore. Where did it all go? Ooh, ooh,
The guitar work is fire.
just a lonely day, an island lost at sea. Oh, another castaway, nobody here but me. Oh, more loneliness than any man could bear. Rescue me before I fall into despair. Oh, sending out an SOS. Sending out an SOS. Sending out an SOS. Sending out an SOS. Message in the bottle, yeah. Message in the bottle, yeah.
That was dope. That was dope. Shout out to Ren. My man always brings things to a whole nother level, in my own opinion. I went on a wild tangent there. Speaking of war, this is not a good transition at all. I be going to war in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on my Twitch channel. If anybody wants to join me, the link is down below. I'm going to be streaming a lot. I usually do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday mornings, Saturday mornings, but I'm probably going to do some night streaming as well because I'm really into this game right now and excited for it. Anyways, I just had to plug that really fast. But Ren did his thing on this. As always, I feel like he breathes his own flavor into these retakes. He breathes new life into it. Like, I'm gonna have to go back and listen to like what the original song is, but honestly, I just feel like I'm always gonna like Ren's version more. His voice just draws me in, the way that he approaches it, his love for music, it just comes out in every single thing that he records, everything that he does, and I think that that's why my man is doing so well, right? Like it makes sense, and I'm always here for more. I'm looking forward to as many things as he wants to put out. We're gonna record, react, and check it out on this channel, as long as it's something that he's cool with, which, you know, obviously my man is. He's been a part of the community basically and shown love to so many different people. Shouted me out in one of his maybe even more than one of his uploads. So I've got nothing but respect for that man, and I wish him nothing but success and hopefully continue to see this man grow and do all the things that he loves to do, and hopefully health wise he gets in a place where he's doing really well as well. So shout out to my man Ren. Appreciate you guys for stopping in. Let me know what you think down below. I'm waffling, chatting. I'm bullshitting at this point. So I will catch you in the next one, homies.